Okay guys, I have to turn the camera off to answer the phone. Anyway, as you can see, we have here 2181 cooling system performance and 0299 turbo supercharger under boost. Okay, anyway, this vehicle will be in two different repair. First for the coolant system and the second for the turbo system. Okay, let me go back to check on the, as you can see, the engine running for a while. As you can see, the temperature right there seems to be at the operating temperature, and you look at the temperature gauge. You guys, all driver or mechanics, they know that the needle, after running for a while, engine running for a while, and then it will be stay in the middle like that. Some of the vehicle you can see it bouncing a little bit. Sometimes the needle back down little, very little, and then back up, but it's around right there in the middle. Okay. And as you can see, look at the gauge. We don't know what exactly temperature right there. We have to go to, anyway, I want to go with this first. Why the computer set the code. Okay, 2181. Go ahead and see. You see all the data at the time the computer set the code, the ambient temperature, ambient air pressure 1000 millibar, the coolant temperature 170 degree. As you can see right here, we don't really know after how long the engine running, but the computer set the code at 170 and engine RPM 2500 at not at the idle. Intake air temperature 95. Yes. Oh, here's vehicle speed at 57 mile an hour. Okay, let me go to the net pay. Yeah, the battery voltage, this one. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to the pay one. Okay, you guys pay attention. The computer set the code for code at 170 degree. Okay, and I don't know. As you can see right here, the time from like 10 o'clock, 10:24 until 2:23. Okay, anyway, I don't say anything about here because I have no idea with this. Okay, but I just information for me on the free frame data is the engine set the code at 170. Okay, let me go back to the data and you see where okay, as you can see, cooling temperature here. I just choose only that. This will tell exactly what the temperature of the coolant inside the engine, not on the radiator, not on the heater system. You know, it's, you guys know that. Okay, anyway. Okay guys, right now the computer telling us the temperature 217-19 degrees right now, and after you look at the the gauge. Yep, that operating temperature. Okay, based on this, and based on the code, I'm thinking you guys thinking about this vehicle may low on the coolant or air in the system or thermostat. It's not working right. Okay, let me do this for you guys see. Let me go back to lesson 10. Okay, as you can see, fan 1 control circuit. I'm clicking OK. Okay, I will test the fan. As you can see, it's not running. Okay, but not running. I heard look like the fan running right now out there. Yeah, I don't wanna touch start, because when we touch start and we see the fan running, then it seems to be not right. Let me go out there and see you guys. I heard the fan running. Oh no, the fan not running, guys. Let's see. You know, on this by the recent test, some of the vehicle, when the engine running like that, it doesn't allow we do anything. Let's start and see what's going on. Okay, anyway, I don't do it because the engine running right now. I'm in the fan. Yeah, you can see the fan running right now. Both. Yeah. Okay, guys, let me wait for the fan turn off, and then I will start to test on the scan tool to see. Come on. Yeah, look like the fan stop running right now. Yep, the fan stopped right now. Okay, let me start to let it run. Okay, guys, like I say, it say function cancel. Okay, cancel, that means somehow maybe the engine run on this model, it doesn't allow you to test for the fan. Okay, and another way I want to do this for you guys easy to see how I test for the thermostat. Okay, let's back inside the vehicle. Let me turn off the light. Okay, guys, back inside the vehicle, and then I will check for you guys see that. Okay, first thing, you guys will see the temperature right there in the middle. Okay, on the gauge. You got a driver, as you see. If after you start for a while, you drive in the town, something like that, the temperature needle gauge on the gauge is stay in the middle, normal. If you get enter to the highway, you drive with high speed, and then the needle go back down to cold direction, and then that means you have the thermostat stuck open. Okay, and you know, on the thermostat it has the seal. If the seal broken and a little leak, depend on how fast it is. If the thermostat stuck open, law open, or open small open, or broken the seal, it depend how fast the temperature back down. Okay, Okay, let me go look at here again. Now I wanna see I wanna make a quick video. Okay, quick video guy. Okay, I just choose only temperature. Okay, as you can see, we play around with it for a while, like a few minutes, and you can see the temperature. We run around like 200 something. This temperature is operating temperature for this vehicle, and you can see against the middle right there, the temperature right here. Let me go out there to look. Maybe the fan running. Is the fan running? Exactly, guys. The fan running right now. Okay, the fan running right now, and the temperature is back down to 212, 210, something like that, and the fan stopped working. The fan stopped working, but around this temperature, the thermostat is still open and not closed yet. Let me explain to you about the thermostat, and I will draw on the paper. You guys easy understand. Let me turn off the camera and then use the paper and pencil and let you guys see, understand how the thermostat working. Okay guys, this vehicle, the operating temperature around 210 to 220, maybe around that we call the operating temperature, but it has the range. Range means from 210 to 220, and also the temperature on the gauge, operating temperature always in the middle like that, as you can see. Okay, let me explain to you the thermostat. As you guys sometimes think about the thermostat right now, like my finger, they like close, right? And how the thermostat open, it's not open like that. Boom, open, boom, close, boom, open, boom, close. No, you guys wrong. Okay, the thermostat is open. Let me see, right here. The thermostat open range from here to here, guys. We call this open. Okay, open range. Okay, and right here, for example, when you buy the new thermostat, I don't say what the thermostat does. Maybe the aftermarket, you can see it knows on 195 degrees, and the thermostat open, that we call the okay, minimum right here is something like close. Yeah, close, and right here wide open. Okay, and you guys understand, and you're mad. Okay, oh shit, what the hell is that? Skip. Okay, oh, what the hell is this? Oh man. Okay, let me push this away. Okay. Okay. Sorry, man. I took only one hand. Let me turn off the camera and show you guys. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. You know, when we start the engine, somewhere when the engine super cold, after overnight sitting, and the temperature some around like I don't know exactly, say maybe 65 degrees. Okay, and when we keep the engine running for a while, no matter what the condition, running in park or driving, until 195 degree, and then the thermostat start open. Okay, but at 95 it will open little, it go this way, it go about that, and the coolant keep going very little. Because it's very little, that's why the temperature inside the engine keep rise. Okay, and then the thermostat keep open more, based on the temperature. If the temperature keep rise until right here, somewhere right here in the range, and then the radiator fan start to run. Okay, and then here, from here, the maximum thermostat open, and then the temperature drop, and the thermostat going back slowly. Okay, until close. Okay, until close. But what happened here, the thermostat go back to close, but the seal here broken or is stuck somewhere. You know, it's stuck and not open and not close at all. The temperature keep, the coolant keep flow to the radiator, back to the engine, to radiator, back to the engine. And then that's why when you drive on the highway, it cool down the radiator, and the coolant it cool down and back inside the engine, and the temperature here not 195 anymore, and back down to 170 something on the free frame radar, and the computer doesn't like that. Okay, and then we set the code. I don't remember the code, it's maybe 1281 maybe. Okay, now you gotta understand about how the thermostat works. Okay. Okay guys, what I would like to do, as you can see earlier I say the temperature in the middle like that. If you ride on the highway, and the gas will back to cold, and how far it is depend on how the thermostat stuck open. For example, if you take out the thermostat, you connect the hose, water hose back without the thermostat, I'm going to you run in park until the temperature in the middle, and when you get in the freeway, you drive about like 10 or 15 miles away, the temperature will back to look like all the way down to cold. Okay, but when you in park, back home, back in the garage, you park for a while and then rise back up in the middle, because when you run the vehicle like right now in park, no wind come to the radiator at all. That's why the temperature, engine temperature able to rise until the fan turn on. Okay, and as you can see on the data right now, 222 degrees, and when the software doesn't allow me to turn on the fan when the engine runs, and I can drive the vehicle to the road and what's on the temperature there and what on the data here to see the temperature, how it backed down somewhere, back down to 200 degree or 210, something like that. The thermostat will be closed, and the engine keep that temperature that we call operating temperature. But I don't need to drive to the highway, because I'm here in the garage. I have another way to do. As you can see right now, I think out there the fan turn on, That's why the temperature dropped to 208 right now. Okay, another way, as you can see, we need the fan on. We put in auto. Okay, seeing I press the AC on for the fan on out there. Read the temperature, guys. Right now 210. Okay, on the gauge still in the middle, a little change no matter. Okay, 208. Look at the engine. Yep, the fan is on right now. You guys see the fan is on right now. You guys see. Oh my God. Yeah, the fan is on right now, guys. Okay. And then the fan is on because the AC on. Not the engine with the temperature keep the fan on, right? And the reason why I need the AC on because I need the fan on to see the temperature keep around 200 or it keep dropping. Okay, and you look at the time right now, 9:40, 100, yeah, 200. Yeah, 199, 200. The fan running. Okay, we will be back after a while, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to see the temperature, how the engine, the thermostat keep the temperature for this engine. Okay guys, after we run the engine for a while with the AC on, as you can see right now, the AC is still on, the fan still running, and as you can see, look back here on the scan tool, you can see the temperature right now dropped back down to 180, and I don't know for how long it go back down faster or temperature back down more, depend on, for example, if you run with the AC right now and you ride on the highway and with the outside temperature low right now, outside temperature it seems to be hot right now. That's why the temperature is not back down to 180 like the computer says. No matter right now the outside temperature, it seems a little hot, but if I drive this vehicle with the AC on, it will be back to 170 degrees like the computer set the code. I run the vehicle in the garage right now, the engine run in part. As you can see right now, it's 10, 12, that means it's 30 minutes later. It's no matter 30 minutes, but the computer is operating temperature it never below 200 degrees. Like I say, around 200 degrees, 210, 220, that we call the operating temperature. But in all vehicles, the car, the truck, and big vehicle or small vehicle at 179 right now, 180, 170, the thermostat should not open. But in this case, seems to be the thermostat is stuck open and not too large, a little. Or the seal on the thermostat is already broken. That's why the coolant keeps flow, but not this amount. That's why the temperature seems to be with the fan running like that, and then back down very slow. No matter what, when you guys run the engine in part or running from the morning, from the engine cold 65 degrees until 200, 210, 195, the thermostat start open, the fan start turn on, and then the engine always stay at around 200, 210 degree, bouncing around right there. Should not go back down to 180 right now like that. What that means, when we run in park with the fan on, I don't say the AC on, I just say the fan on, and the temperature back down like that. The computer doesn't like that. The manufacturer set the computer software that is not the operating temperature on any vehicle. That's why the computer set the code for cooling temperature performance. That means the computer see it still work, but it not work right. Okay, that's it, guys. This vehicle need the new thermostat. I see out there the cooling, everything good. No air in the system because no overheat. I don't worry about the cooling temperature sensor reading. I don't worry about cooling temperature sensor electrical harness wire, because earlier you guys can see the cooling temperature able to read to 220 something when the fan on, then the temperature bouncing, and I don't worry about something like computer reading. Okay, when we test with the fan on or driving it will be factored with the AC on, let the fan on, and drive with high speed like 85, 80, 90 miles an hour, and the temperature will drop more than what we test right here right now. Okay, and that's it, guys. That's the way we know the symptom of bad thermostat. Bad thermostat depend on the conditions: stuck open small, open raw, or stuck closed, or the vehicle no thermostat in the engine, and what else? That's it. This vehicle need the new thermostat to put it in and make sure no air in the system, clean air, everything good. It will back to the road good. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye bye.